The situation is very desperate. I've spent my youth there studying, and I was born and brought up in that place. So I can tell you from my personal experiences that this is the kind of situation that I haven't experienced ever. I mean, more than 700,000 people are impacted. More than 2,000 villages are impacted. Almost more than 9,000 hectare of cropland is underwater, which indicates food crisis. And Food Corporation of India has issued a warning saying that the place just have 15 days of food left. Devastation in terms of infrastructure, roads and railways are disconnected because of the landslides. Situation doesn't look really good to me.
Yeah. What is you talk about having grown up, spent some time there. What is the landscape of the region in the northeast, and is it regularly prone to flooding?
Well, you see, the flooding occurred, and it has a particular time of a year when it does. The issue here is the intensity of the flooding and the landslide that has increased over a period of time, right? So I have a fond memory of a railway station. It's called Half-Long Railway Station, which has been devastated by mudslide. The entire railway station has been washed away. The reason why it happens is because you see anything meteorologically that happens at the Bay of Bengal has an impact on the states, northeastern states of India. So the heavy downpour is because of the reason that there has been a lot of moisture that accumulated over a period of time.
Yeah. So when is it your understanding that the waters might recede, that the towns and villages might be reconnected again, and that supplies may be able to get through?
Well, slowly we are seeing a little bit of relief packages coming in from the state government. We are also seeing deployment of army and disaster risk management personnel there. They are also trying to airdrop foods and supplies, but it will take a little bit of time. It's very hard for now to say how much time it will take, really.
Mm. You know, as you point out, these types of floodings are common during the monsoon season. You know, how prepared are the state governments? How much support then do you get from the federal government, from the government of Narendra Modi?
Well, I am not 100% sure as to how much amount of fund has been released, if that's what you're asking. But before going there, there are a couple of reasons that we need to take into consideration as to why this is happening. One of the main reasons that it is happening is because of the rapid deforestation due to the developmental programs that are run by the government. The second is the cutting of hills in the upper catchment areas of some of the biggest rivers like Barak and Brahmaputra. And the third reason is the unsustainable urban development that has taken over in last 5 years. So what we basically need to do is have in place a right kind of policies and adaptation measures, and then we need to pick out the climate resilient urban development strategies, which really puts people at the center of it. And the third one is looking for the availability of the finance to deal with existential issues, but also deal with forthcoming loss and damage.
And is it your sense that that kind of more holistic planning is going to take place? Are authorities understanding the need for some urgency in this area?
I believe the authorities are well aware of the situation. However, there is a need for building up the capacity, not in just terms of human resources, but also in terms of preparedness, in terms of building the capacities of the government authorities, and also make them understand that this issue might have happened this year, but there is a likely scenario if appropriate measures are not taken, it might get repeated the next year as well.
And Subrata, you know, we've been covering too the intense heat wave that New Delhi has been experiencing. I mean, are you concerned about the degree India's climate is changing and how that might be impacting and the planning needed for that as well?
Absolutely. This mostly the heat waves in the central India, including Delhi, happens in the month of mid-June. It starts from mid-June. It has happened a little bit earlier this time. Similarly, we have seen monsoon struck in the northeastern states, which used to happen in the early June or late June. It has struck towards the end of the May. These are seasonal shift. I am not 100% sure if we can conclude evidently that these are the results of long-term changes in the weather.
Very interesting. Subrata, appreciate you bringing us up to date and giving us a picture of what's happening. Thank you so much.
Thank you.